they often have this invocation prayer at the beginning of Ashtanga practice. You might have heard it. So it sounds like Om Sahana Bhavatu. And there's like a mantra. In fact, if you go on Spotify, you'll be able to find that mantra. It's quite cool. And you could play it, you know, at the beginning of a class or a practice. You could play it in your daily practice when you're doing your daily practice. And it's supposed to invoke all that yoga energy into you. So it says, may we be protected together. Oh, Claire, would you like to say what it means?
Oh, okay, that's good. I'd rather do the English version. May we be protected together. May we be nourished together. May we work together with great vigour. May our study be enlightening. May no obstacle arise between us. Peace, peace, peace. Do you need to carry on? Lead us from the unreal to the real. Lead us from the darkness to the light. Lead us from death to immortality. The Guru is Brahma, the creator. The Guru is Vishnu, the sustainer. The Guru is Shiva, the transformer. The Guru is truly the supreme absolute. To the Guru I bow.
Oh, to the Guru. Oh, goodness. Do we Guru bow? What does Guru mean, do you think? I mean, I guess to them, sometimes it means the actual Guru. The yoga.
Like a leader?
Sorry?
A leader?
Yeah, the leader. But also, I guess for me, it's the supreme being or the light around us or the universe. If you have somebody who comes into class who's religious, it would be something like that for them. It would be like the God to them. What would it be to you, Helen? I'm going for Helen now because I feel she's knowing all about it. What would God
What's
be?
a guru mean to me?
Yeah.
Personally, a guru to me is a higher power, something the universe you're encapsulating is what a guru means to me, personally.
Yeah.
But in Kundalini, there's lots of different gurus, so
aren't there?
Mm.
Some more interesting than others.
Yeah.
So let's go on, Vicky. Have you got any of that PDF that I've just sent you on your phone?
Did you email it?
On WhatsApp?
No, really not.
Right.
Try again.
Okay, Brenda, page 7. Whilst I'm doing that, can you start to read the yamas?
The yamas, okay.
Just the ahimsa.
The first yama is ahimsa, compassion for all living things. As yoga teachers, we hold the highest regard for all of life. We strive to act in ways that benefit all beings, causing no harm to ourselves or to others. Then satya is...
Wait. So ahimsa, really important. Really important. I've sent it now, Vicky, again.
No, I haven't got it saved. I don't know why.
On email?
Last messages. Oh, on email. My WhatsApp should work for you. The last message I had on WhatsApp for you is 2019. Are you sending it to
Wish Fitness?
Yeah, I don't know why it's not picking up. No. All the others did. All the others came through fine.
So ahimsa.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, you got it. Right. So ahimsa is really, really, really. So I was in the garden today and there were lots of ants and I sprayed the ants with pesticide. And I actually felt really ill doing it. And I thought I was killing the ants. And I don't know whether I could do it again because that isn't kindness to all living beings, is it? What would you have done if you saw lots of ants climbing all over your vegetables? What would you do?
It's just so tempting, isn't it? It's tempting to do what you've done, what we've all done before.
And is it preservation, or is it, you know,
You are protecting something in a way, whatever they were climbing on. Was it a plant?
yeah, they're just everywhere.
Mm.
Does it matter if it's
I'm going to have
food?
to say a lot of prayers about that. But in general, that's why we become vegetarian. And that's why we end up becoming vegan, all us yogis, because if you think about the pain that you're inflicting on another person in general, or when you're inflicting any pain on any animal, you can't possibly eat meat anymore. But some yogis do. You don't have to not eat meat. But suddenly you make that decision and it just becomes your decision because it's a ahimsa. Ahimsa is so hard because you have to be kind to each other. And yet the world outside of us doesn't want to be kind to people, does it?
Definitely not.
You know, the way business operates, the way wars operate, the way countries operate, but always try and get that kindness in to everything you do and everything you think. And it's a huge one of hymns, and we haven't even got through the others. Right, let's get to Satya, commitment to truthfulness. As yoga teachers, we strive to tell the truth, learning to be comfortable in this place of practice, but the commitment begins now. So we have the ahimsa with the Satya, telling the truth whilst being kind, I suggest. What would you think? What do you think about truth? Glass face. Don't always tell the truth. Be kind.
But then sometimes when we tell the truth can be unkind, though. The truth isn't always what somebody wants to hear.
A couple of times this week, someone said to me, well, they need to know. I'm like, but again, with the truth, hey, with the truth. Okay, asteya, non-stealing. As yoga teachers, we strive. I'm laughing because we're not going to steal, are we? No, we will take nothing that is not ours. But that's an interesting thing it's in the yamas. Aparigraha is neutralizing the desire to acquire and hoard wealth. As yoga teachers, we strive to trust and share in abundance. We have a right to succeed, but we will not do so in a gluttonous manner. Huge aparigraha is. It's a huge thing because it's about keeping balance in your life. So if you're very, very successful, always try and share your success. Always try and make those around you more successful. Things like that. What does anyone else think of that? Aparigraha. Don't let me talk all the time. Vicky, what do you think about that? Aparigraha. Have you ever seen that word?
I have not, but I think, and I see kindness a lot, and I think it's just what we should all strive to be, is it not? That's just a nice person. It's just not being a greedy twin.
I guess it doesn't just mean in a monetary value, does it? I think it means in life, you know,
Yeah.
your wealth, your knowledge. It's not just about money, is it?
No, I didn't take it as money. Not, in fact, actually not anything to do with money, actually, weirdly. Really more to do with just generally sharing and
Yeah.
you know, just being nice.
I think for me, it's about generosity of spirit and sort of a philosophy that there is abundance in life, there is enough in life, and in that way it can be shared. So not going from a paucity mentality, but going from a wealth mentality, an abundance mentality.
I think the more you can get your head around it, the more successful you will become, and the more you can give to others around you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then this really isn't for us. This is for the men who, I'm swearing, for the men who teach. Right, so it's a brahmacharya. But if you do feel we strive to walk with God, how wonderful is that? In doing so, we strive to act responsibly when it comes to our sexuality. We have been made aware of the power of the projections that our students may cast upon us and that we may cast on them. As a result, we strive to uphold a safe and therapeutic environment that does not exploit the vulnerability of any student for our personal gain.
Must have been a problem for somebody at one point for it to be there.
It is funny, isn't it? So yeah, yeah. And I also think it needs to be there in for obvious reasons, but obviously, it's not really gonna. Let's Should we move on from that one? I think. Nayamas. Okay, who would like to read Nayamas? Claire. Claire's face.
I don't mind. Saucha, purity. As a teacher, we aim to be pure in body and mind and place. We understand the importance of cleanliness of the body, the mind, and the space in which we practice.
Yes. What do you think that means?
It being, well, you can take it literally, obviously, in that a nice, clean, tidy space, because if you were practicing in a messy environment, that's not going to be particularly good for your mind and being able to create a peaceful environment. So it's obviously that literal meaning of it, I suppose.
Often you see, I always remember that, like when the monks, like they're washing the floor before they do anything in their practice in the morning. I think it's really nice if you can have a nice clear space. I mean, many a day at, where was it, Vicky? I was teaching.
Hornby.
Was it well, at Hornbeam as well, but where was it? I was teaching. I've forgotten. But I used to have to wipe the floor of sweat.
Oh, yeah, that was definitely Hornbeam. That was following hot yoga though, but also I think the hydro is the same.
But
all the same, aren't they?
It's nice to practice in the clean area, and I think not only is it hygienic, but it also makes you feel cleansed physically and mentally. Yeah.
So it is quite literal then.
It's
Really.
really.
It's the Marie Kondo of the Niyamas.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Get rid of that does
Rules
not
to
stop.
abide by. The Niyamas, the more I read them, the more times I read them, the more I realise that this is it. This is like rules of life. Like Santosha, contentment, beautiful. Vicky, do you want to read that?
Yeah. We aim to embody contentment. We have learned that we create our own reality. Embodying this contentment and thereby gratefulness can be one of our greatest tools for teaching. And the dog agrees in the background.
Yes. The dogs love yoga.
He's a very contented dog.
Okay, Tapaz. Tapaz, the next page. Brenda?
Tapas, disciplined use of our energy. We continue our practice. We see yoga as a gift that must be attended to regularly, like a fire, which needs to be fed. Without our own connection to the practice, we can be of little use to our students.
Yeah, really important that. So if you end up teaching forever and teaching all hours of the day or doing loads and loads, try it whenever you can. And I guess Vicky knows this already. Try and get a class in with somebody else. Try and be taught by someone else. It's so refreshing to go to somebody else's class. It's a gift to you, but also just make it really important because it's you're giving back. You don't want your energy to disappear because you need a lot of fire to teach. So you need to go to other. It's like we all have this fire that we give each other all the time, and you're going to give all the fire out, and then you need to go and get some back for yourself, really. So you just need to tend that fire. Yeah.
Very true.
Okay. Remember that. Remember that one, everyone.
Like
Like-
self-care, really, isn't it?
Self-care. Yeah.
If your cup isn't full, you can't give it to others.
Can't. Oh God, you are your most important client. And if you're not right, well, you that's it. You've got to put yourself first, top of the list. Promise me.
Promise.
Try to promise.
Svadhyaya, self-study. We aim to continue our education so we can grow in the field. We continue to learn so our teaching remains authentic. We continue to learn so we can be better at what we do and so we can serve our students and ourselves to the best of our ability. So whilst you're teaching, you're also always learning. We are always learning until we are dead. We are always learning. Svadhyaya is the eternal keep reading books, keep going to courses, keep doing workshops, never stop learning. And that is our intention. Okay, who wants to do the last one? Helen?
Ishvarapadnana,
Yeah.
liberation of the spiritual. As yoga teachers, we strive to be united with the higher power of God, the universal energy that unites us all without separation, forever merciful and loving.
Okay, brilliant. Now let's get our pens. Now, Vicky, you're going to have to sign this when you get the... Oh, you can sign it anyway, but maybe you can just pretend to sign it
Okay.
on the screen. And then you're going to have to, when you get the manual, you're going to have to sign it, okay? So I agree to ethical standards listed above and promise to do my best by them. And then I want you to print your name, your signature, and date it. Okay?
Done.
Okay, so we're going to read it aloud again. So it's going to be all fun with the Zoom noise. So you're going to read, let's go back to page 7, and we're going to just read it aloud together, just like a little Lord's Prayer. You ready? Ahimsa, compassion for all living things. As yoga teachers, we hold the highest regard for all of life. We strive to act in ways that benefit all beings, with no harm to ourselves or to others. Satya, commitment to truthfulness. As yoga teachers, we strive to tell only the truth. Learning
to be comfortable in this
place is a practice, but the commitment begins now. Asteya, not stealing. As yoga teachers, we strive not to steal. We will take nothing that is not ours. Aparigraha, neutralizing the desire to acquire and hoard wealth. As yoga teachers, we strive to trust and share in abundance.
We have
a
a right
to
to succeed,
but we will not do so in a fruitless manner. Brahmacharya, sense control. We strive to walk with God. How wonderful is that? In doing so, we strive to act responsibly when it comes to our sexuality. We have been made aware of the power and projections our students may cast upon us.
That we make us
May
upon
cast upon them.
as
As
a
a
result,
result, we strive to uphold a safe, therapeutic environment that does not exploit the vulnerability of any student for our own personal gain. Sausha, purity. As a teacher, we aim to be pure in body, mind, and spirit. We understand the importance of cleanliness of the body, mind, and space
in which we practice.
Santosha, contentment. We aim to embody contentment. We learn that we create our own reality. Embodying this contentment and thereby gratefulness can be one of our greatest tools for teaching. Tapas, Disciplined use of
Disciplined
our
use of
energy.
energy.
We continue our
Continue-
practice. We
We
see
see
yoga
yoga
as
as
much
a
as
gift
an
that must be
integrated life of
intended
fire,
Live
which
life
needs to be
life.
fed. Without
Needs
our own
that
connection to the
connection to
practice, we can be of
we can be of
little
little
use to our
use to our
students.
students.
Svadhyaya, self-study. We aim to
Aim
continue
to
our
continue
education so we can
education.
grow in the field. We continue to
Continue
learn
to learn.
so our teaching
Teaching
remains
remains.
authentic. We continue to learn so we can be better at what we do, serve our students and ourselves to the best of our ability. Last one. Ishvara Pranidhana, celebration of the spiritual. As yoga teachers, we strive to be united with the higher power,
Power of
God.
God,
universal energy
Energy
that
that
unites
unites
us
us
all
all
without
without
separation,
separation,
forever merciful
merciful
and loving.
and loving.
I agree to
Agree
the
to the
ethical
ethical
standards
standards
listed
listed
above.
above.
Promise to do my
Promise
best.
to do my best
Goodbye.
to provide them.
Sorry I made you do that. Won't make you do that again. It's because we need to remember it and we need to have that in our brains. You understand? Is that okay? Yeah. Okay, so now I sent you a big list when we started, and I'm just going to do a little check. Have you got a journal?
Yes.
Right. So with a journal, what I do, and I'll tell you what I do, as I do a 66-day journaling process. So every 66 days, I write day 1, and then I'll tell you exactly what I do. I set my watch 15 minutes and I write in my journal every day. Some days I do miss, but I try and do every single day, 15 minutes, and I write. And that's probably one of the most exciting and best things you can ever commit to, because after 66 days, it'll turn into a habit. And I must have been doing it now for about 5 years. So you write day 1, set your watch 15 minutes. So you say 8:37. I'm just going to throw junk out my head for 15 minutes. And in you go, and you're journaling. Sometimes and that is how I started writing songs. Because suddenly I was like writing. Anything could come out for you. It'd be very exciting if you wrote a book, you know? Okay, so that's the first thing you have to do, journal. I would suggest you do that after you do your yoga practice. You can do some form of yoga every day. Helen, that could be Kundalini. It doesn't have to be, you know, the specific things that we're doing here. Just some, at least 15 minutes of practice a day. Okay, just set your watch on it. And then everyone's got a manual apart from Vicky. She will have one soon. And also David Swenson book. Has everyone got that?
Mine hasn't arrived yet, but it should have been here on the 4th.
Okay, right.
It's way.
That's fine. I'm going to this is my David Swenson book. It's not, oh my God, how old is this book? It's like 22 years old. So it's such a cool book. And the best bit about this book, and it's a bit sad because I've sort of made my manual a bit like it, is that it's ring bound. So when you put it on the floor, you can use it to practice, and it goes over like that. It's got all the postures in this as well as the manual. I always like to look at David now and then.
Why not?
It's not one of our yoga problems. Right, and then off we go. And then we go here to the end of the manual, which I'm going to text to Vicky again. She can't miss out on this. Is that at the end of, oh my goodness, I mean, look, for God's sake. I mean, that's just showing off. But right, so we've got full flow practice here, which we are going to be doing. First of all, before we start with the Ashtanga, we're going to be learning Ashtanga in this module. But you might do an Ashtanga teacher training and it's not going to be like that. We're going to learn Ashtanga, but we're not going to be as mental as the Ashtanga people. There, I said it out loud. So it's going to be good. We're going to learn it and we're going to know what we're doing. Right, so then you've got the primary series here, intermediate series. The intermediate series is the really hard ones in the back. So initially the primary series is a lot of forward folds, whereas the intermediate go back, sideways, and yeah, where we can't go any other direction, can we? So we're going to do today this one, short form. Okay, so this is going to be our little practice today. I'm going to have a little look at that. Then we're going to look at sense salutes, and then you guys are going to do a little bit with me, hopefully. So have you got a mat with you there?
Yep.
Are you sat on mats? Because I'm going to have to move my situation in a minute. So I'm just going to text this to Vicky again.
Can you text it to me as well?
Oh,
So
yes, Brenda. Anyone else want it?
Me.
Brenda. So weirdly, I mean, this is perfect for your daily practice. Just a 15-minute quick movement. Send that now. Brenda, I've sent it on your text. Hopefully you've got it.
Can you send it to me, Sophie, please, as well?
Oh, yes, Helen. I think I'll go backwards to go forwards and go back in.
Oh, now the WhatsApps have appeared.
Ah, they've all appeared at once.
I've got like 20 of them now.
Oh, good.
maybe the storm affected the reception.
Maybe. The rain never came here. Good.
I'm going to actually, whilst we're doing this, just have a little look at the short form. I'm just going to set up a little WhatsApp group for us here, shall I? So we're all on it. Yeah, that'll be easier for everyone, won't it? Claire, can you send me a WhatsApp now?
Send you one.
Can you just send me a WhatsApp? Oh, Vicky's on it. Vicky's on the, dare I say, the I word.
The type of thing I can work out.
Helen.
I don't have your mobile number.
That's why. I'm sure I've got you somewhere. Hang on, let me find it. Okay, I'm just going to send you my mobile, Claire.
Okay, I was just going to send you mine. Do you want me to send you mine? Is that easier?
I've just sent it on email. Do you want to send it?
Yeah, I've sent it in the chat.
Oh, and that's everyone's getting settled now. This is nice. All these little things. So you're going to be making your little yoga corners. You probably already got them at home, but they're just going to be more adorned, I hopefully by the week. All about keeping calm, isn't it? Oh, so I don't know why I have to enter my Google password. Anyway. Right. Maybe we can do it. Oh, right. So has everybody got also I've sent an invite for Vicky to go into the Facebook group as well.
Got that.
Good. Right, we're in the WhatsApp. Done. Finally. Oh, look at everybody's already. Wonderful. So in the Facebook group, that's going to be where you're going to be able to post privately, you know, your practices and things like that. I don't think we can share out of Facebook anymore on a private group. So sometimes I might ask you, can we put it on the Go Yoga site? Because that might be nice for other people to have. But when you're happy with it, maybe not straight away. Okay. When you get your practices going. And then anatomy colouring book as well. I'm going to do the same with anatomy colouring book. I'll probably just text it to you if you haven't got it with you, because we're going to be looking at bits of anatomy as we go forwards. And then yeah, and now we're ready. Okay, we're going to move over. So we're down here now. So I think it's useful if you like that. Yeah. See, I'm going to need a bigger screen so I can see exactly what you're doing. But when you practice, I'm going to be sat really close. Can you see me from here?
Mm-hmm.
All
Yep.
okay? Okay, so we're going to start with Surya Namaskar, okay? So we're all familiar with it. We're going to do it 5 times together, okay? So let's get to the fronts of our mats. Okay, inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Now, when we do our first Surya Namaskar, we're going to do it really gently and slowly. So coming down really slowly. Inhale, half rise. Exhale back, hands to the floor, stepping back and gently dropping down. Inhale up. Exhale, move into downward dog. Take 3 more Ajjayi breaths. And then just gently walk the feet towards the hands and come back up to standing. Good. Okay, I'm going to have a little watch as you do it again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, half rise. Exhale, hands to the floor, stepping back very gently. And drop down. Inhale, arch up. Beautiful. Exhale, come into dog. 5 deep breaths. Gorgeous. Take 3 more breaths. And then gently walk the feet towards the hands again. Soften the knees, inhale up. Exhale, hands in prayer to start. Again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up, rise. Weight on the hands, stepping back. Drop down. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. 5 deep breaths. Walk the feet towards the hands. Gently come back up. Soften the knees, inhale, reach up. Exhale, come back down. Again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half rise. Weight on the hands, stepping back. Drop down. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths. Walk the feet towards the hands again. Soften the knees. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come back down. Last time. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to the floor, stepping back. Drop down. Inhale, push up. Exhale, down dog, 5 breaths. Really push the heels of the hands into the mat and try and open up the spine. Drawing up the knees and thighs. Two more breaths. And coming forward, stepping forwards now. Inhale, reach up. Exhale down. Inhale, reach up again. Exhale, forward fold, coming down to the floor. Inhale, half rise, weight on the hands, stepping back. Again, drop down, Surya Namaskar B, elbows behind you. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Bring your right leg up, stretch. Bring that right knee into the body and step into warrior 1. Inhale, reach up. Open up the body. Good. Weight on the hands, coming back down. Right foot goes back. Drop down again. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up, stretch. Bring the left knee into the body, step forwards. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come back down. Leg down, drop down. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths. Really opening up space between the shoulder blades. Bend the knees, look to the hands, stepping or jumping forwards. Okay, got 4 more of these guys. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half rise. Weight on the hands, step back. Drop down. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Right leg up. Right knee in. Step through. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, both hands around the front foot. Right foot goes back. Drop down. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up. Step through, warrior 1. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, both hands around the front foot. Left foot goes back, drop down. Inhale up. Down dog. Look to the hands, walk forwards. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down. Again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half rise. Weight on the hands, stepping back. Drop down. Nearly there. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Right leg up, stretch. Right foot through. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, both hands around the front foot. Right foot goes back and drop down. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up. Step through. Warrior 1. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, both hands around the front foot again. Left foot goes back. Drop down. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Look to the hands, step or jump forwards. Inhale, half rise. Exhale, down. Inhale up. Exhale, come down. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, stepping back. Drop down. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Right leg up. Warrior 1. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, both hands around the front foot. Right foot goes back. Drop down. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up. Step through. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, both hands around the front foot. Step back. Drop down. Inhale up. Down dog. Walk the feet towards the hands. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back. Drop down. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Right leg up. Step through. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, both hands around the front foot. Right foot goes back, drop down. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up. Step through. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, both hands around the front foot. Left foot goes back, drop down. Drop down. Inhale up. 5 breaths. Then knees come to the front of the mat. Well done. Do you feel warm?
Yes.
Oh,
Blooming heck. So we try and go as fast as we can with that, but you know, I mean, some days you won't want to, some days you will. Right, come to the front. So we're coming into our Paschimottanasana. So seated fold, bringing the feet in front, pull the flesh away from the sitting bones. Inhale, reach up and lean. So when we lean, we're going to hinge at the hips, leaning forwards. Paschimottanasana means Western intent stretch. So leaning towards the west, deepen the breath. And for each of these, we can hold them in Ashtanga short form, which we're doing at the moment, for about 5 deep breaths. So hinging at the hips, that's it, beautiful. Good practices here. Breathe. Good. Coming out, we're going to do Marichyasana C. So there are 4 A, B, C, D, but this one is Marichyasana C. So we're going to bring our right leg up and fold it into the body. Bring our left arm, hang on, which way has he gone round? Yeah. So the same arm as leg goes up. Same arm as leg goes up. Inhale, lift that arm, almost quite out of the socket, quite high up, that's it. And then lean that shoulder in. That's it. And then you're going to go round like that. Oh. Help, you might say. So we might need a strap. I'm getting quite into straps, so if you have a strap handy next time, just use it. Have you all got straps at home?
I do.
Okay. Inhale. Exhale. Well done, Vicky. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Let's swap legs, guys. So same arm as leg on the other side. Right foot forward, left leg in. It's all about, I think a lot of these postures, it's all about setting up. So when you bring your foot in, try and bring your foot right to your bottom. It's almost touching. Push right in. That's going to give your arm a bit more help. Same arm as leg up. And then inside of the leg. So really good lean, good extension, Helen. And then let's grab. Yeah, Lord. Find my hands. Deepen the breath. Now, as we breathe, just let that shoulder open. Right shoulder drops down. And the whole body locks into itself. Breathe for 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And release. Well done. So that's both sides. So we've got a nice shoulder open. It's nice, isn't it? You feel that? Then we're on Marichyasana. Marichyasana. So we're leaning up. Not Marichyasana. Navasana. Lift up the right leg, lift up the left leg. Boat pose. So we're just lifting maybe a little bit lower so it makes a nice boat angle. Deepen the breath. That's it. Good. We'll hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Rest and hold. Pull it in. Take a deep breath in. And out the mouth. And again in. And out the mouth. 1 more in. And out the mouth. 1 more time up. I've got to check. I lost somebody. and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, one more time. Sorry. And hold it for 10 this time. You ready? Up we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. And then we're going to try, Urdhva Dhanurasana. So, who can do Urdhva Dhanurasana? Just off the bat. Should we start with how to do it?
Yeah.
Start off with how to do it. So, I'll just bring the mat straight again. So, you have two choices with Urdhva Dhanurasana. You can choose just to go up half wheel, which many people do. But we're becoming teachers, so we're gonna crack this. So what you're gonna do first of all is you're just gonna come up, bring your arms down along the body, and lift the hips up. Lift up. Just hold. Just see how that feels. Maybe clasp the hands underneath. Maybe bring the shoulders closer to each other. That's it. And just lift the legs up a little bit more. That's it. Good. How does that feel?
Fine.
Good. Whoa. Chatty dog. 3 more breaths. Keep those hips high. And rest. Come down 1 vertebra at a time. And then just draw the knees in. Exhale out the mouth. So the key with this one is to bring the feet to the floor and bring the arms underneath. And then bring the head off the floor first of all. And then you're going to bring your feet further in towards the legs. Bring your hands behind and then push up that way. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, head annoying.
Like that. Just rotate the wrist, guys. Rotate round. Well done. And then let's come forward and hold on to our toes. Deepen the breath. And let's take a nice Ujjayi breath, breathing in and out of the nose and into the back of the throat. That's it. And just let the body settle. So when we're hinging at the hips, we like to try and keep that body open. Try and keep the chest open, shoulders away from the ears. And deepening the breath. 3 more breaths. And then going to pop into Padmasana. So again, you can use a bolster or a block with this if you need to. Aiming to try and get our feet in a lotus. So trying to bring that foot as high as we can up that leg. For me, it's more comfortable for me to do it in half, although life is getting better for my hips, clearly. You don't know this, but this is good for my hips. So, and you're going to bring your hands down here. Now the key is, if you remember from my class at all, is that if you have somebody who comes into class and their knees are higher than their hips, I mean, you can get people where their knees are right up here. Make sure you pop them on a bolster. Make sure that they go straight on a bolster, because it will make it a lot easier for them and a lot more comfortable. I think we're all okay here. So we're going to breathe in Padmasana. Bring the thumbs, the first finger, and open up the fingers out like that. Yeah. Shoulders down. And then you're going to breathe for 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Just going to put you now into Shavasana. So that was your very, very speeded up Ashtanga practice, but you've got all the elements in those 6 postures, really. 6 postures. So we're going to just pop down for 5-minute Shavasana. So in traditional Ashtanga, people would just lie down. There would be no direction in meditation. So we're going to just do that first of all. As we progress and as we do it more and more, I'll be assigning you meditations to give to us and things like that. You'll be writing your own. At the moment, we're just going to assign 5 minutes. Okay, I might go and stop my dog barking. Okay, we'll start the 5 minutes now. Timer set. to the room. Bring your arms overhead. Wiggle fingers and toes. Put the palms of the hands together. Hands over the face. And look through the fingers. Gently come back up to sitting. Okay, gently come back up to sitting. Gently come back up to sitting. Looks like a nice reset, isn't it? I don't know why I can't hear you. I'm going to bring you back up to the table. What's going on? Back up here. Like a nice reset. Hello?
Hello.
There we go. So, yeah, so what I would like you to do is have a little think about how you would teach sun salute. On the portal, there's some videos of sun salute, but I thought we'd just throw ourselves in there just now. I think I might give you just like 3 minutes to go off camera and try and do it, and then come on to camera and we'll each have a go. Should we just go through it first of all together?
Yes.
Okay. Right, so remember there's 10 parts of a sun salute really. You're going to inhale up 1, exhale forward fold 2, inhale half rise 3, exhale step back 4, drop down 5, inhale up 6, downward dog 7, where we'll hold. Maybe take 2 or 3 breaths. Step forward 8, inhale half rise 9, 10, come back up to standing. Easy. Sometimes you can go to, I don't go anywhere anymore, but I used to. Sometimes you can go to a class and they're saying it in Sanskrit, going counting 1 to 10, which is also in our manual. Our manual on our page, let me check that page number. Glasses. Might have given it as an extension. I might have to do that as an extension for you. Oh, well, we're doing that in a minute. I'll get that out for you. But we don't need to do it in Sanskrit today. We're just doing it normally. And let's face it, nobody likes, well, I like to hear Sanskrit, but I'm a bit weird. So you might want to learn it. So I'll find that in a second. So I'm going to give you 3 minutes just to come off camera. And you're going to try and practice teaching. Go on, Brenda, what is it?
Can you just go through the breathing again? So inhale, up, exhale, forward, fold. Can you just go through the breathing with me again, please?
Yeah. So we're going to, oh, there they are. Without these things. So you're going to inhale up. I want to write it down. Breathe, inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. So we can imagine that you're a dolphin. So you've got to breathe out the water and then go under the water, exhale. So every time you're going up, you're inhaling, and every time you're going under, you're exhaling. And that's how you should remember it for every single posture. So breathing in, inhale, forward fold, exhale, lift up, inhale, drop down, exhale, step back, keep on the exhale, inhale up to cobra, exhale back to downward dog, and then take 5 deep breaths. 5 deep breaths there. Inhale, stepping forwards. Exhale, tuck in. Inhale up to standing. Shall I show you again? I'll show you one more time before you go off. And it's a little bit disturbing that I can't find this 1 to 10 in Sanskrit. Ekabada. Oh, here it is. Yes, it is. Page 185 on the manual. I'll just send a text. Does everybody want a text? Should I do it on the group chat? So we've got a group chat now.
Oh yeah, find it.
185, 186. See, my past self always keeps helping my future self. Okay, so you've got it all there with the inhale and the exhale. And these are both, there's both of them. We're just doing the first one, Surya Namaskar, first one to begin with. Two other things which I forgot to say before we started doing the sand salutes. Don't wear a watch and try and tie your hair back, says she, who was floating her hair everywhere, just to keep that energy in. So the yogis believe that the power of us, our power is in our hair. So if you tie it back, you can contain that energy. Just so you could choose not to as well, but it's just so you have that information. Okay, so do you want me to go through it again, or do you want your 3 minutes? Should I give you a choice? You want your 3 minutes? You ready? Okay, 3 minutes off camera practice, and then we'll go around and check. Yeah? Okay, up you go. Okay, Helen just had to pop out. 30 more seconds, guys. She's on it. She's on it. Okay. Okay, who wants to begin? Who's leading us first?
Got one.
Yep. And we're off. Okay.
Hey,
And we're off.
we're off. All right, stand at the front edge of your mat. Take a nice deep breath in, stretch up. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, step your feet back to high plank. Breathe in, lowering it down. Breathe out, cobra. Breathe in, lower it down. We'll push up, downward dog. 5 nice deep breaths. Pressing into the thumb, forefinger. Hips high. Next in, rest, walk or hop the feet back up towards your hands. Breathe out, halfway lift. No, breathe in, back. Breathe in, all the way up. Hands to prayer, breathing out. Did I get them all?
Thank you, Vic.
You're
Well
welcome.
That was brilliant. Thank you.
Nice one. Brenda, off we go.
Oh, it's a tough act to follow.
And I got a bit of it wrong too.
Breathe in, up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half rise. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping back into plank. Exhale. Down. Breathe in, up to cobra. Exhale into downward dog. Breathe. Five. 4. 3. 2. 1. Stepping your hands, your feet back up to your hands. Forward fold. Inhale, half rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands down to prayer. There you go.
Okay, well done. And Claire?
Starting in mountain position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale down to forward fold. Inhale to half rise with a flat back. Exhale down. Feet out to high plank and drop down. Inhale, lift up to cobra. Exhale to downward dog and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step up to your hands and inhale to up. Exhale, forward fold. And breathe in all the way up. And hands to heart. Exhale.
Well done. Brilliant.
That was terrifying.
That was terrifying.
In a good.
I've gone all black. Where's my screen gone black?
Helen's got a puking child.
Ew.
That's how she put it.
I had one of those last week.
Bless her. Poor Helen.
My screen's gone black. Where's my screen gone black?
Okay, should we, whilst we're on it, I feel like we should try the Surya Namaskar B. I think we should try it. Should we try it? You okay?
Yes.
Yeah, just got a black box in the middle of my screen. Just really trying to work out why.
That's weird.
It's really weird. It just went black and then I've just got a black box now in the middle. I love tech. It's great, isn't it?
I know.
Brilliant. Maybe it'll go away in a minute.
Let's hope so.
No, I can't see you. You're just black. Square blob.
Wondering whether it's me.
I don't think so.
I can see you fully, Helen. On
I
my
can
Yeah,
see it.
I feel like it's me. Don't really know what to do about it though.
Go
It doesn't
out
disappear
now.
in a minute. I'll go out and come back in again.
Yeah. Do you want to go off again? You've got 4 minutes to try and do the Surya Namaskar B. So the B is the same as you've done, but with a lunge on each side and a downward dog.
A lunge or a warrior one.
Oh, it's an actual warrior one. Well, yeah, technically it is not a lunge, it's a warrior. Thank you.
Warrior. Oh, high lunge, you
On-
say.
On yoga.
Very precise. So
No, it's not that, it's just that it's just important. So should we go through it again? Yes. Glasses have got their own life. Hello. Okay. So we're gonna, the extra bit, if you look, is 6 extra moves, because seven technically, because we've gone from 10 to 17. I'm not sure about their counting, but so we're gonna, let's do it together again. I'm coming down here. If you can still see me, I'm going to move this computer down here. There's
you
one
might be missing a page, so
You've got the page.
yeah, I might be missing a page. Hang on.
I'll send it again.
Hang on. Maybe it's above. Hang on. Oh no, it's here. Sorry, this is in the wrong order.
Okay. So, inhaling up. Exhale, forward fold. So each time being really intentional in each move. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Stepping back. High plank. Drop down. Make it easy on yourself, knees and chest. Inhale up. Open up the chest. Exhale, roll over the toes into downward dog. And just the extra bits now. So we're going to bring the left foot into the midline of the mat. Bring the right leg up. Inhale, point the toe. Step through into warrior one. Inhale, reach up. Exhale out the mouth. You don't have to do that. I always do it, but it's just a normal Ujjayi breath, really. Inhale. Exhale. Both hands around the front foot. Right foot goes back. Drop down again. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Other side again. So left leg up. Step through. Bring that knee into the tummy and step through if you can. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. So one breath here. Okay, one breath in. Exhale, both hands around the front foot. Left foot goes back. Hold in plank. And then drop down. Knees and chest to the floor. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths in down dog. So back to how we were, back to where we were. Tailbone going up to the ceiling. Deepen that breath. And 2. And 1. And then just gently walk the feet towards the hands. Coming up to standing, inhale, half rise. Exhale, down. Inhale up. And back to the front. Oh, goodness. Okay, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Oh, 4. 4.
Yeah, you said 4.
Sorry. 4 minutes.
Sophie, I'm just going to come out and come back in.
Okay. I'll watch for you.
Are we back, so we still
1 more minute.
1 more minute? Oh, thank goodness, because I'm deaf.
Right. I'm on it. Right. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, who would like to go first?
Not mind.
Go, Vicky. Well done.
I don't mind. I get the reading wrong, I have to say. I have to redo it completely instead of practicing. Top of your mat. Take a nice deep breath in, stretch up. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, lower your hands to the floor, step those feet back. Breathe in, drop it down through to cobra. Breathe out, downward dog. Breathe in, right foot up to the sky. Breathe out. We need to nose, place that foot all the way through the middle of your hands and up to warrior one. Breathe in. Breathe out, sink into that stretch. Breathe in, drop it down. Bring that foot back. Let's drop it down to cobra. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, downward dog. Left foot to the side. Breathe in, breathe out. Knee to nose, place it between your hands. I know what I'm saying. Breathe in, warrior one. Breathe out, sink into that knee. Lower it down. Breathe in. Drop it down to cobra. Breathe in. Breathe out, downward dog. Lift the hips up to the sky, widen those hands. 5 deep breaths. Breathe in. And out, sink into your shoulders. Give your head a little nod. Hips up high, down to the heels. One more breath. Nice deep breath in, look forward. Step or jump those feet back up through towards your hands. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, reaching up. And breathe out, hands to heart.
Fabulous, Vicky. Well done. It was fantastic.
Thank you.
Okay, Brent, let's do it.
All right. I will try. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half rise. Exhale, stepping back. Inhale up to cobra. Exhale, roll over into downward dog. Sorry, and then do I go straight from here into lift up leg, or do we go back down?
So lift right leg and step into warrior one. So you lift up, inhale. And step for it.
Warrior one. Hands around your right foot. Stepping back into plank. And down into cobra. Roll over into downward dog. Now left leg up. Stepping forward into warrior one. Arms around your left foot. Stepping back into plank. And breathing out into cobra. Roll over your feet into downward dog. Breathe here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stepping forward to your hands. Inhale, half rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. And hands to heart.
Well done, you did it. Claire, let's keep going until we've done it.
Have a sip of water. If anyone feels they need to have a sip of water, now's a good time to do it. Okay, at the top of your mat, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, step back into plank. And lower to the ground. And inhale up into cobra. Exhale, lift those hips into downward dog. Inhale, right leg up. And step that leg forward between your hands. And lift up into warrior one. And exhale. Arms back down to frame your foot and step back into plank. Again, we're going to drop down and inhale up into cobra. Exhale to downward dog, hips up high. And lift the left leg up and step forward in between your hands. Rise up to warrior one, inhale. And big breath out. Inhale, arms down and step back into plank again. Exhale, down to the ground and lift up into cobra. Inhale. Exhale, back to downward dog. Inhale, look forward and step towards your hands. Lift up to halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale down. And inhale all the way up. Reach up to the sky. And exhale, hands to your heart.
Well done. Let's get to sitting, guys. Take a drink. Well done, everyone. Ha! Yeah.
One thing doing it in a class, it's a very different thing giving the instruction.
Very much so.
Just what
My
you
hands are so sweaty.
That was fantastic. Well done. Just want you to get really used to it. You don't have to worry too much. So then, okay, so we're missing Helen, which obviously is disappointing for her and me. But we'll get her practicing that next week, Helen, if you don't manage to make it in now. We'll see, but we will catch that up. So now we've got our to-do list, our homeworky bit. So let's rearrange. It's trouble with Zoom.
Still
Okay.
shaking. Still shaking.
Writing for everything nowadays. I wonder how big my glasses are going to be in like in two years' time.
They look cool.
Yeah, really cool.
I can say that because I'm really old.
Thank you. So we're gonna has anyone got right, so has anyone even looked at the sutras yet?
I started looking at, I got the book and I started having a flip through the other day. It only came the other day, so.
So on the list, Vicky, that I've given you, there's there's three, so there's this sutras book to buy, the Hatha Yoga and the Upanishads, which have for some reason disappeared from my bookcase, but they're there somewhere. And the idea is that you read these as you go along and you do a 500-word commentary, not a analysis, not an essay, not an, oh, I'll give you an A out of A or a D. It's just your commentary. So I want to know what you feel about these texts.
Can you just hold the Yoga Sutras up to the screen because the author's not on the sheet of paper you give me? Hold it up a bit. That's the longest name in history.
Isn't it?
Jannah. Thank you.
So what's weird about this book is that when you read it, it's really hard to read. You might read one page and then you'll go, oh my God, this is too heavy. Then you'll go to sleep. But what it's actually doing is rewiring your brain. Because it's making your perspective change slightly. And you can tell a teacher who hasn't read it, and you can tell a teacher who has read it. Because it does change your perception on as a planet. You know, everything we are doing is creating right now. All the moments that we have are right now. And this is one of the most enlightened books you can read. But it's really hard. So even if you read like 3 pages and do a commentary on 3 pages, I'm happy with that because you've read those 3 pages really well. But see if you can try and read the whole book. This Hatha Yoga book, I was made to read in 2003. I have a lot of issues with this book, but I also think it's usable and readable. So read it. Okay.
Is that the guy that went into the mountains?
That's the guy who went into the mountains. I don't want to say too much until you've read it. It's like you need to read it first, and then because I'll give away what happened to them. But it's a really prescriptive book, and my perspective of this is probably going to be your perspective, but I want you to know your perspective, if you see what I mean. The Upanishads are similar to the sutras, which you can't find them. Maybe I can. Maybe they'll appear to me now. Appear. Nope. Nope. The Upanishads. Have you got the author there? Has anyone ordered it yet?
Eknath Eswaran.
That's the one.
Yeah. That's how you say it.
There's going to be a lot of that in the next few months.
There's going to be a lot of that.
I say it.
Made up pronunciation.
It's beautifully pronounced. Oh, here it is. I've got another one. I've got this as well. I've got a very old version, which is he who really sees no death, no illness, not even pain. He who really sees everything and attains everything in every way. Just beautiful.
We've got 2 years to read these books, Sophie.
A long time.
I was going to say, I don't think I can do this in a week.
Well, my point is that if it was like an intensive, you'd be fucked, wouldn't you? No offense.
Very much so.
So if I ever do an intensive, I try and make them do loads of reading before, because out of fear for him, Agni, fire burns. The sun burns out of fear for him. Out of fear for him, Indra and Vayu speed on, and so does death as the 5th. I don't know what it's about. You just got to keep reading. If anyone's got any information, it really helps. Martin's very good at pretending he knows what it's about.
Is that where we have to write about it so we can try and explain it to you?
Thank you. I did read the Bhagavad. The Bhagavad Gita is another book on our list, but it's like an extra. And on my course, nobody read it except me.
You've got too much time on your hands, so.
Sado. So what we're going to do, right? So we've got this. So you've got your reading, your manual, your daily practice, and your various groups. Now, your mission for this week, on top of all those things, is to put one of those sun salutes on the Facebook group.
Okay.
Just film it on your phone. Set up your phone, film it, and then we've got a log, haven't we? And we can see where we're going. Poco a poco, step by step, little by little.
Do we put it anywhere particular or just
On the
on it?
group. So we've got
Yeah.
a group, Yoga Unleashed, haven't we?
Yes.
So you can post anything in that.
Okay.
Don't.
Not anything.
Oh God. Oh dear. Is anyone else getting really dodgy? I get really dodgy people wanting to join my WhatsApp. I'm just going to approve you, Vicky. You're not dodgy.
On WhatsApp?
Oh, don't. It just, honestly.
Sometimes I do. It's the occasional one. Is it a setting you've got it on? So
Maybe it's a bit too open.
the problem with work, isn't it? Because you open it up then to everybody and then you stop, don't you?
Yeah. I just really don't talk to anyone now, really. Okay. So let's have our final. So we're there. So I'm going to ask one of you, what do we have to do, Brenda, for this week?
The daily practice, what would you like us to do? You have for the daily practice, what do you have something that you would like us to do for the daily
So
practice?
do
Is
your
it-
journaling every day and the 15 minutes. You know,
Can it be 15 minutes of any yoga?
you can do 15 minutes of any yoga, but ideally you can do, if you can try and stick to that 15-minute thing I gave you. But if you get bored of it, if you're not a person who likes to do the same thing every day, then you might want to change it. But try and do the 15 minutes, because that will be your practice. So daily practice.
15-minute short.
Might get better at that bridge.
Yeah. So the short form,
Sure.
daily practice, and start reading that book, and then post on Facebook. 4 things.
Which book are we supposed to start first?
This-
Sutras
Yes.
is ideally the best one to start with.
Right, okay.
That 500-word commentary, that's for the future, yes?
That's for by the end.
Oh, okay.
Is that on each book or is that just on that book?
Each book. Kind of a beautiful thing, really.
Like a book report.
Yeah, it is, because it's not only a book report. It's like, because I just want you to put yourselves in there and what you think and how it affects you and things like that. I want you to. I might ask some of the other ones who've done it before if I can share one of theirs with you, because it's quite pretty and it's quite a nice thing to do.
That would be nice
Yeah.
to see. And start the journal.
Journal. So we're there. So are we all clear?
Mhm. Yep.
Yes.
And are we okay?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Triceps are firmer already.
Triceps are firmer already. Vicky, do you want to say,
I'll stay.
yeah, just stay on, just so we can get you. I'll get this manual to you somehow.
Okay.
Between now and tomorrow. All right. Now we're going to clear the space. It's a bit of a near thing. We're going to go woo, like that 5 times. Woo, woo. Again. Woo. 2 more. Woo. 1 more. Woo. Your whole family will know you finished by then, you see. All right, guys. Have a lovely evening. Take care.
Thank you,
Sophie.
Sophie.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Leave.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
We're still recording, so
Oh,
we're recording.
yeah. That's right.
Red blob on my screen.
Avoid